versus Rogue. And right off the bat, we see some pretty applicable uses of Brewmaster with Big Game Hunter and Black Knight available. Not sure if Koyuki chooses to save them at all, but Big Game Hunter definitely one of the more important cards against Warrior for sure. Not to mention Sabotage, destroy the card and the weapon.
It's pretty big against Warrior.
Super clutch.
And of course, Koyuki opened up with the Rogue, so he's got momentum on his side. Wasn't a long break, and so momentum can play a big factor in because you get a feel for how the deck is playing, and since these guys, I'm sure, haven't practiced with these variations of the deck as much, because I'm not sure how ladder friendly they'd actually be.
Yeah, it's true. It's a good point.
Koyuki is starting to get a feel for the types of combos that he can make, and it can be a tough card to play with, because I said before, it can sometimes be a liability to have it in your hand. So you want to get it out early.
Sure.
You just want to get rid of them.
I mean, it's a liability in the sense that you don't sometimes want to play it because it destroys your own board momentum, but it gives a lot of utility and card advantage, especially with Big Game Hunters and Black Knights and the sorts. Koyuki going to work on that armor, trying to see if he can chip it off a little bit. Of course, Alchemixt didn't want to play the Acolyte just to get sniped by that Brewmaster, so he's going to wait on turn 5 to drop it, then use the second bite of Whirl, or charge of Death Bite, get that Whirlwind effect, draw a card, and maybe even pick up something nice for the following turns. Now, as Koyuki, it's like, well, I don't want to drop my Vibe Teacher now. I don't want to drop anything. I would be inclined to actually drop the SI Agent here. Well, yeah, but anything you drop just gets killed. So it's like one of those things where you're like, well, that weapon naturally 2-for-1, dude. That's just pretty much what happened. Yeah. And of course, it's going to draw a card off the Acolytes, so it's very effective. But
You can't really afford to play around it much because you have to get that second charge out at some time. Because the Death Bite does just so well against anything you're going to lay. Azure Drake, Violet Teacher, both cards that you really want to stick. Maybe Azure Drake not so much since you're getting the Battle Cry effect off of it.
Sure.
But you can't really afford to just keep that Death Bite there and just hope that he attacks into your face before you play into that.
Oh man, I haven't seen a Golden Iron Juggernaut. That thing is sick.
We got another Magic Amy on our hands. Alchemixt looks like it's got a collection full of gold, and don't get to see him with the coin this turn, so we can't see if everything is, but I'm sure it is.
Alchemist told me that his first golden hero ever was Warrior, even though he's known as a primarily aggro lover. Like
Mine too.
He loves playing like Face Hunter and like super aggressive like shamans and like mages and stuff, but he loves also Control Warrior. It's like a really weird thing.
If I shaved, got a different haircut, and you took your glasses off, I might even look like Alchemixt.
You might look like Alchemixt?
Yeah. We both play Control Warrior.
Oh, sorry, TJ. I'm really off my game right now.
We kind of look similar. Me and Alchemixt might even be the same person. I might live vicariously through him during this game.
You're playing right now, streaming through a webcam on your phone. Get it. Wow. Well, that Acolyte picks up a Death Bite. That's pretty nice. I think he was originally thinking about dropping Iron Juggernaut instead, but having another weapon for removal against a deck that primarily has a lot of these mid-range health minions is very, very useful.
And you might just want to wait until turn 8 to play the Iron Juggernaut to be able to Youthful Brewmaster it right back.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about it earlier, it's a little bit of an idealistic scenario, but even just 2 mines in the deck, as long as you're able to just control the game.
You have Grommash in hand and a Death Bite. Like, realistically, I mean, it just has to happen once for me to be like, this was a great idea, Frodan. Because everyone's like, you know, Frodan, I'm not sure, you know, having this deck building challenge, maybe it doesn't end up being that cool. It will be cool. This Iron Juggernaut is going to do some work.
Yeah.
Can't guarantee it to you now, but
he does have Death's Bite here to be able to deal with this board, because no matter what, next turn, maybe with the exception of like a Sludge Belcher or something being thrown out, he will be able to deal with it.
Yeah. Sludge Belcher would stop it, but doesn't have it.
So he's going to pave the way for a nice, clean Juggernaut Brewmaster combination.
I suppose you want to cycle then. Unless you want to use your Sabotage to destroy the weapon, but Sabotage is so much better used as minion removal, like Ragnaros, if you don't have Big Game Hunter.
Yeah.
Like, it's essentially like a second Big Game Hunter or Assassinate.
He's thinking about it here, but, I mean, he would use his whole turn. I'm assuming he would... Well, he might Novice Engineer here. He might want to Fan of Knives just because it doesn't have much use in this matchup to cycle. Well, but it would clear all his tokens in the process as well.
Yeah, that's the big problem. Like, if you use Sabotage, it also kills off any 1/1s you establish. Is it better just to cycle with Novice Engineer? Just call it oh, I guess not. He values that 1/1 body. Yeah. It's also a combo enabler.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say too.
Alright,
here we go.
Let's see it. This is what we've been waiting for.
On a clean board, there's like no better way to use this right now. Aww. Come on.
Do it. Okay, well,
Maybe.
If he doesn't do it, then if he Gromoshes, it's just gonna get Big Game Huntered.
Yeah. Maybe he wants to wait until he has 2 combos, but he actually does. It would take him a turn. Oh, he might want to do it back-to-back. So next turn he'll Iron Juggernaut Youthful Brewmaster. Then the following turn he'll Iron Juggernaut Ancient Brewmaster.
Oh, I see. Keep a continuous
Or,
stream.
if he doesn't deal with the Gromish this turn, he could just Youthful Brewmaster it. But BGH.
That's a good observation, TJ. I like how you framed it. It makes sense.
Because now he puts him at 18, so now once he gets those 2 Iron Juggernaut combos out, the only thing he has to do is control the game. He doesn't have to worry about dealing damage at all, unless the rogue has healing.
Well, he's got Ysera this turn too.
Okay.
I feel like Ysera is a stronger play with a board like this. But then Sabotage can easily deal with this as well.
Yeah.
I wonder if... Alchemix's line of play here ends up backfiring at all, but at the same time, it doesn't. You can't really say that Brewmasters were much better because it would have left 3 2s and 5 4s on the board versus 4 12s and 10 8s. I guess you can't argue.
Yeah.
Drink with me, friend.
Ooh.
Cute. Very cute. And scary for Alchemix.
Yeah, and, well, he doesn't have the Youthful Brewmaster anymore, but strong turn 10 play would be like a double 5-drop, which Sledge Belcher could seem that way. But it would just get Black Knighted. And if there was a second Youthful Brewmaster...
Well, I think he's going to Fiery War Axe and then chop it down.
And bring it on back.
Please do
buddy.
it. Please do it. I know it's tempting just to like armor up.
No!
Alright.
Alchemix, you baby.
Okay, I get it. How much damage does Koyuki have? That's a lot. He's got 3 plus 6, 9, 10, 14 damage. Nope. 18 damage. Oh my gosh, he's really close to lethal.
Yes, he is.
Or is it 19? Because I forgot about the hero power base.
Yeah, well, he can actually... Oh, wow. Okay.
Because what happens is you would Deadly Poison, so that's 3. Tinker
6.
is 6 damage, so that's 9. Plus the attack from the Novice, that's 10. Eviscerate is 14, and then the weapon would be at 5, right? No, the weapon's at 6.
Weapon's at 6, and the Novice Engineer is at 4. So it would be 10 damage from that, 4 damage from the Eviscerate.
20. It's 20
damage.
He's 1 damage off lethal.
Wow. He might just go for it. And actually, if he does it over 2 turns, oh, he needs to Blade Flare here to get rid of the Iron Juggernaut.
Does he Eviscerate?
It looks like nope.
Because it'd be careless if he ended up having Alchemixt.
He doesn't really have a way to deal with this Novice Engineer without just hitting it with his War Axe or blocking it with a Sludge Belcher.
Yeah, 2 Sludge Belchers might be his best course of action,
Yeah.
We know that there's also a Black Knight waiting.
Maybe he wants to Sludge Belcher Loatheb to reduce the likelihood that he has
True.
lethal.
If you Sludge Belcher Loatheb, would you Nightmare your Sludge? No, you can't, because it'll get BGH'd.
Yeah, you can. Well, you can hope that he draws a mine next turn. Then you can Nightmare your Loatheb for lethal the following turn.
It's just ridiculous.
I'm
That's
really
right, though. If he does draw the iron, if he just draw the mine, the burrowed mine, he might be able to kill him.
I'm really
if he places
disappointed
it
that he didn't Youthful Brewmaster the Iron Juggernaut. What is he planning on Youthful Brewmastering?
I don't
Loatheb?
know.
Sylvanus? Youthful Brewmaster his Ancient Brewmaster?
Oh, well, looks like we
Oh.
might have had connections issues for Alchemixt there. Where he might have disconnected, actually. That's pretty unfortunate.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man. Well, that's too bad, because he could have barely survived, but it looks like Koyuki's just going to take the game. And he was really close anyways. That second Eviscerate, that means he would have died